Mitchell Quinn.
Yes, that's the buzzer! The Blue Devils win!
If I didn't go through those 5 years at West Point, there's no way that I would have been successful here. No way. I would have lost belief. I wouldn't have had the toughness and the training that was necessary. I knew I was going to be a good coach, and being a coach means you have to be a leader. I went to the best leadership school in the world. When I was an all-state guard in Chicago, I was recruited by a number of colleges. When West Point came in, my parents said, that's the only place you're going. But they understood that there could not be a higher calling than to go to the United States Military Academy for their son.
What did I know about Coach K before he was a coach? I knew that I wouldn't be able to pronounce his name. I knew that he was young.
He just graduated in '69. He was not that much older than me. He was an Army captain.
Age was never really a factor. I don't think anybody said he's too young to coach, because he quickly established that he really knew the game and he could really teach us.
I'm in my late 20s, coaching at my alma mater. I had a dream job.
He brought a commitment to the players that was different to the other coaches because he had been a cadet, he had graduated, he understood what that was about.
I knew I was the best guy for that job. The main thing I'm trying to do is to develop a winning culture, because the kids were not accustomed to winning.
The culture of Army basketball was an all-time low prior to Coach K coming to West Point. The team the previous year had been about 3-22.
I did a lot of things off the court that a new coach would not know to do.
I really feel that West Point and Army basketball can offer a young man one of the top educations in the world. On the other hand, Army basketball can offer you one of the best programs in the nation.
I followed my instincts, and I wanted to create an environment where an Army basketball game was important.
Army football is probably the primary sport at West Point. But I have to say that while Coach K was here, I think that Army basketball took the stage.
I knew he had come from the Bobby Knight School of West Point basketball, which is tough, hard-nosed defense.
Before attending West Point, one thing that stood out is the tradition of tough defense. It takes a lot of pride to play with the Army basketball program. Most of all, it takes hard work at defense.
We did nothing but play defense. I had never gone through so many drills, taught so many things about footwork.
I remember he was clear. He said, I want them to feel Army defense.
Because when you don't have the overpowering athletes, it's all about defense, and that's just guts.
We were going to take charges. We were going to get loose balls. We were going to box out, take away their candy, whatever you want to say. We were going to do it not individually, but as a team.
Throughout the season, the play of this team was characterized by teamwork on offense and defense. Mike Krzyzewski believes that it takes a special quality to play in this type of system.
I remember him being very intense, very focused.
He was very confrontational with his players. I mean, if you didn't do something right, I mean, it was stop, in your face, that's not what we do, this is what I expect from you.
Coach K is probably one of the most fierce competitors I've ever been around. If we didn't play well, if we didn't have the fire in our eyes, if we didn't play what he referred to as 40 minutes of Army basketball, we were going to hear about it at practice.
I can remember coming back from games where we hadn't played so well. Coach would say, let's go to the field house. So it'd be like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and we'd have a practice from 3:30 to 6 or something like that.
He doesn't ask anything of you that he doesn't demand of himself. And he'll challenge your manhood, and you better be prepared for that. But he challenges himself also. I think the standards he sets for himself are higher than he sets for anyone else.
The character of the team comes directly from the character of the leader. One of the things he taught me is leaders never get a day off. You don't get to have a bad day.
When I think of Coach K's success now and everything he's accomplished, I'm just so proud that I was there for win number 1.
Your first game as a head coach, you went 56-29.
It was the start of something great. It was a statement about Army basketball. It was a statement about Coach K as a coach.
We won, and we only allowed 29 points, and we played great defense, and guys are diving on the floor. I felt great. You know, people think of winning national championships and all that those are great, and they are, but winning that first college game with a group of youngsters who had not won, that was pretty darn good.
I think Coach K was the first one that coined the phrase, it's the name on the front of the jersey that's more important than the name on the back.
West Point had a profound impact on Coach K. There's no doubt about it. West Point has a profound impact on anyone that attends this institution. It teaches you that you can accomplish things that you never thought you could accomplish in a lifetime.
I ended up liking the Army a heck of a lot more than I thought I would. I love being an Army officer, but I could never get it out of my mind and out of my heart of becoming a coach. I was one of a number of people being interviewed at Duke, and I said, if I did leave Army, Duke would be the type of school that I would want to leave for. In my early 30s, 32, I became the head coach at Duke University.
The skills he teaches you to succeed on the court are the skills you really need to succeed in life.
And he had a vision. What he did was he made us believers, he made us winners. Not just winners on the court, but winners for life.
We had turned things around, and everyone realized that even though we had good players, that it was really a tribute to what Coach K had put in place and how he had us believe that we could win again.
I'm a much better coach now than I was 40 years ago. But I can say that every Army team and every Duke team has been coached with the same principles.
The way he's won the 1,000 games says more about him than anything else, in that he's always taken what we say at West Point and with the cadet prayer, he's always taken the harder right rather than the easier wrong.
Why are some programs consistently better than others? And I think it's all about leadership.
I thought my first team at Army achieved a lot. We learned a lot together. So those 5 years are the foundation for what I've been able to accomplish with my groups here at Duke. I'll always have all those kids in my heart for what they gave me. They were committed to me before TV, before national rankings, before Hall of Fame, before Olympics, before I was any good. They believed. They believed. I would think all of them would say that the experience helped them grow. They became better men, not just better basketball players, because I know that I became a better man and I became a better coach. One thing we can all share is that we're all West Point graduates, which is a pretty cool thing. And I know that I'm always proud to be the Army basketball coach.